Hey guys, it's Julia here, and I had some requests from people for me to talk about having IBS and interstitial cystitis, or IC. And so today I'm going to make a little bit different video for you guys. I'm actually going to take you to my website that I haven't actually finished, which is probably why you guys haven't seen it or even heard of it. I may end up taking it down, we'll see, but I'm going to go over what I believe you should follow as food combining rules and like tips and information and all that. I'll go over that with you guys in just a few seconds. But this is really just what's truly worked for me. I suffered from IBS for probably a few years before I even started showing symptoms of IC. And it's very important to eliminate all symptoms of IBS just because, if you were having acidic fermentation because of the foods you were eating together, then that's going to end up having, acidic pH in your bladder, which could really stimulate a flare. It's going to build up all the acids. It's going to build up toxins instead of moving them out. So I'm going to go over all that with you guys in just a second. Okay, so this is my website. It took me like 10 minutes to even get my camera to this angle. I have no idea how people do this on YouTube. So this is my shot at it. It just has some basic rules, but this is really my version of everything. Again, I did my own research. And this is what I came up with, and it truly worked for me. Food combining eliminated all IBS symptoms for me, and I haven't suffered from it since I started food combining. And you should notice, relief from, the first time you change your meal. Just even like from day one, you should start seeing great improvements. So here's some fun facts. Like most fruits and vegetables are alkaline forming in the digestive tract. Even if they're acidic beforehand, they're usually alkalizing. Some are just a little alkaline, some are a lot alkaline. Even things like oranges, those become alkaline. Things like tomatoes, very alkalizing. Lemons are one of the most alkaline forming foods. I will discuss that in a future video to talk to you guys about how you can have things like lemons and lemon water and how it'll actually help you heal your bladder. So I'm going to scroll down here. And I know it may be kind of hard to see some of these lines right here for some of you, but this is just what I came up with. These are like my rules. Some rules are truly meant to be broken, and I will go over some of those in a minute. But again, you just have to kind of just try this out for yourself and listen to your body, and you'll start figuring out, really what works for you. So you can see over here, so if the circles are touching, such as sweet fruits and subacids, those are two things that you can put together. Or you can see that you can put subacidic fruits and acid fruits together. But since the two circles are not touching on the outside, such as the sweet fruits and the acidic, you should not combine those two together. You should not have a banana orange smoothie. So that used to be like a pretty popular smoothie, is to like put, sweet and acidic fruits together and blend them all up. It tastes great, but for someone like me, that was a really, really bad combination. So I wouldn't recommend it for you guys. And I will go over what fruits and vegetables go in each category, so you can see like what is a sweet fruit, what's a subacid fruit. I'll go over that in a second. So then here you can see that so it's most of your vegetables except for the starchy ones can go with subacid fruits and acid fruits. You wouldn't want to eat a lot together, but again, if you were having like a salad and it's like mixed greens with, maybe some, broccoli, and then you want to put some tomatoes on it, or, maybe even some strawberries and carrots and whatnot, it should be pretty safe to combine together. Putting some lemon on top should be fine. I've put pineapple with vegetables before and grilled it all up on the stove, so that's, should be pretty fine for you guys. Leafy greens pretty much go with everything. So if you want to blend them up in a smoothie or, put them in some stir fry or whatever it is, they can pretty much go with everything. And then you have your starchy vegetables on bottom. I would pretty much recommend only putting them with just other vegetables. I wouldn't put them with any fruits. I will go over one rule that can be broken with that though. And then you have melons over here all alone. I don't suggest eating watermelon or cantaloupe with anything except for another kind of melon, or maybe something super, super high in water, because the water content is so different. You're going to digest a watermelon in like 30-40 minutes. And then if you were to have, some other kind of fruit that, like a banana, that could take you 2 or 3 hours to digest, just depending on, what you had it with, how fast your metabolism is and everything. But the water content is so different, I would not combine them together. So I'm going to scroll down a little bit and show you guys what falls into each category. Okay, so you can see here, and I'll have to scroll down a little more so you can see the bottom ones, but you have all your sweet fruits over there, your subacid fruits, your acidic fruits, got some of your fats, starches, and then just some of your other vegetables that will go in that category of just, regular vegetables. I definitely do not have every food on here. If I tried to do that, this would go on for, days and days. But I do have, most of the things that I think are pretty common foods. I believe this list is pretty accurate. I kind of base it off of what some people have tested foods with, and on some lists they may vary, but I looked at, probably 24 lists, and so if I saw something, occurred more on the subacid list more than the acidic list, I went ahead and put on the subacid list. But I'm not 100% positive that, that is correct, but I did my best, and this is what I believe things are, and it's still a pretty good list of everything. So these are some simple rules that you can follow or not follow. Up to you guys, but this is just some stuff that I jotted down. So like the first one, some rules are meant to be broken, such as sweet fruits should not be with fats. So if you wanted to add some cashews or almonds or something into your banana smoothie or strawberry smoothie, whatever it is, that should be completely fine because you're blending it up. You could probably even eat them separately. Like I love having apples or bananas with almond butter. Those things are probably going to be just fine to put together. Just be careful on some of the other things besides bananas or apples, stuff like that. Or actually, never mind. Apples are not sweet fruits. I lied. That's a subacid fruit. So like carrots should not be with fruits. Well, that's not completely true. Again, if you're making a salad, that should be totally fine. Also, if you guys are juicing these things, you can probably just completely ignore food combining rules, unless it's, I would not ever juice a sweet fruit. Like, don't try to juice a banana. That's just going to go wrong. Juicing bananas is weird, and it's probably going to just mess up your juicer. It's just going to, go everywhere. So I wouldn't do that. But as far as, putting vegetables with your fruits and your juices, that's totally fine. Feel free to do that. This is very, very true. Never eat an acidic fruit after a meal. This is to prevent acidic fermentation in the stomach. So I highly, highly recommend not eating, like a bunch of oranges or something after having dinner. It's not going to go well. If this was, after breakfast, that might be all right. But if this is something like after lunch or dinner and you've already had a bunch of other like vegetables or starchy foods, don't try to eat acidic fruit. Also, I do like this rule, the third one: eat subacid and acid fruits first before your other meals. You can eat them with greens or before greens, but not after. So that's really very, very true. Plus, also, you're going to digest those things still fairly quickly compared to something with vegetables. It could take you 3 or 4 hours, 5 hours to digest. Also, rule number 4, sweet fruits go with subacid fruits. Subacid fruits go with acid fruits, but never put sweet and acid fruits together. The water content is too different to pair them together. So I had said that earlier, but you can see it here in the rules again. Please remember that. Really try to keep those separate. Number 5, eat melons alone. Whenever that again. Number 6, you don't have to necessarily do this, but when I was eating a high raw vegan diet, I really liked this. It just helped me get everything in that I needed to in a day. So hopefully this video has been helpful to a few of you guys. I'd love to hear back through the comments below. You can actually email me if you have any videos or future topics you want me to do. Just let me know. It's much easier to communicate through email now than it is for me to try to answer each person individually. So I'll actually answer most of your questions through a video in the future. So please try out some of these food combining rules. I hope everything goes well for you guys and to hear from you soon. Bye.